It's supposed to be like it was also tomorrow. This morning I checked and it was not supposed to rain until 5, and then I checked when I got the first time it was supposed to rain all day, and now it's not supposed to rain.
Yeah. All right, guys. Here we go. Video for today. It's Wednesday, April 28th. For all of you at home, we miss you. Hey, you guys all got new seats today. You just don't know about it yet. All right. So a jeweler plots the ring size of 40 of his clients in 2 different dot plots: 20 men's ring sizes and 20 women's ring sizes. We need to determine which of these are true or false. The range of data for men's ring size. So highlight the word range. The range for men is the same as the range for women. So let's find the range. Take the high score minus the low score. So the range is 5 up here. And between 9 and 4, the range is also 5. So that's a true. The median. So how do we find the median? You guys remember, Josh?
Middle.
Median is the middle. So let's find the median for both of these. The median of the women's ring sizes is less than the median of the men's ring sizes. True. 6 is less than 9. And the last one, the mode of the men's ring size and the mode of the women's is the same. Mode is the most frequent. So for men it was size 9, and for women it was size 6. So that's a false. Does that make sense?
Median is almost always the one that has
The most, yeah, median and mode. Almost always, yep. Okay, Mrs. Ruby and Mr. Jeffrey asked students in their classes to count the number of letters in their first name. They plot the data on a box plot. The data for Mr. Jeffrey's class is more symmetrical than for Miss Ruby's class. So symmetrical meaning it's about the same on either side. If I fold this in half, is it going to be the same on either side? No. So Mr. Jeffrey's class is more symmetrical. That's a true. The median. That's the middle number, right? Here's the middle number in each class. Is Mr. Jeffrey's less than Miss Ruby's? It's actually more, right? See how it's greater on the... So this is a false. The interquartile range. Who remembers how you find the interquartile range, Josh?
It's like the inside that shaded.
Yep, the range is the biggest number minus the smallest number. So it's going to be those two numbers. So is that look the same? This one's much longer range. It's more stretched out. Does that make sense? So the interquartile range for Mrs. Ruby is half. Well, I guess we're going to actually have to do the math. So this is 8 minus 4. And this is 7 minus 5. Is this half of this? Does that make sense? Am I going too fast? Do you need me to slow down? Mrs. Avery randomly draws a marble from a jar and creates a bar graph to display her selections. She then makes predictions about the marbles in the jar. So you can see the 4 colors and the numbers of each color. If there are 120 marbles in the jar, then 24 are blue. So I think what we should do first is go back in and put numbers for each of those values. So this is a 6. So we have to set up a ratio of the marbles here. So we have to figure out what is the total number of marbles first. You guys got a calculator? Can you guys check that? 12, 6, 3, and 9. I get 30. What'd you get, Austin?
30.
Okay. Okay. So we know the total is 30. So we're going to put the color as the top number out of 30. So what's the ratio for blue to the total? 6 out of 30, right? So 6 divided by 30, what are we going to get? 0.2, so 20%. If there are 120 marbles, so here's what we have to do. We have to take 6/30 and project that out to 120. If the total was 120, you can do it a couple of different ways. You can do it like we did when we changed fractions to common denominators, or you can do this cross multiply thing. Can you tell me what the missing number is up here, Austin? 24. 30 times 4, 6 times 4. So that's true. Emily.
My total was, I thought it was 20% of
Uh-huh.
100.
Yep. So 20% of 120,
It's 24. 22 times 120.
same exact way to do it. Perfect. If there are twice as many red as blue, well, there's 12 red and 6 blue. Is that twice as many? If she draws 60 more marbles, about 10 of those would be green. So let's set up our original ratio for green to total is 3 out of 30. And if she adds 60 more,
More.
this number becomes what? 6. Will it be 10? No. The dot plot below shows the number of goals scored during each soccer game of the season by the Warriors. The range of the data is 6. Range is the high score minus the low score. True. The median is 2. True. The interquartile range of the data is 4. So if the median is 2, I know, so I'm wondering if we have to draw the whole thing out. You guys think? I mean, I know we would get the answer if we drew it out, but the question is there a shorter way? Can you guys think of a shorter way? All right, well, let's write it out. Josh, do you have an idea?
Wouldn't it be take out the very extremes? And
Yeah, but how many on each end? That's the
maybe
question.
one?
Huh? I'm going to make a list. If you want to try it that way, Josh, try that, your idea, and then we'll do it this way and see if we agree, if it comes out the same. So there's 3 zeros. So the median is going to be 2. And we have to find the middle number on this side and the middle number on this side. So the interquartile range is going to be the difference between 1 and 4, which is 4 minus 1. Anybody see a different way?
It didn't work.
Did not work. Okay. Sometimes they're little shortcuts, but I couldn't think of one. Okay. Hayden surveys 25 neighbors about the different kinds of pets they own, so we know our total's 25. On Monday, we're going to do M-STEP math practice because there's a bunch of math tools in there that you can use. There's a highlighter, rulers, all kinds of stuff, so we're going to do that Monday. Different kind of pets based on the survey. He'll make predictions about the 150 people in the neighborhood. So our ratio based on 25 surveyed, this would be 6 out of 25, 12 out of 25, and 7 out of 25. Less than 30% of the neighbors have a cat. Here's a cat. 6 divided by 25, what do you get? Huh? Did you say 14%? 24%, okay. Less than 100 neighbors have a cat or dog. So cats and dogs together is going to be 18 out of 25. And if the total number of people in the neighborhood was 150, we compare the survey to the total population, what number should we get? How many quarters in $1.50? 6. 18 times 6, what do you guys get? 108? Not less than 100. More than 40 neighbors do not have a pet. So here's my ratio for do not have a pet out of the entire neighborhood population. And again, that's 42, right? So more than 40. Okay. 2,
I did the percentage
4, 5.
of cats and dogs.
Uh-huh.
And then you
Oh, and subtract that from 100%.
So you do 18 divided by 25,
Right.
which is 71, I think. And then you times it by 150. It gives you
Perfect.
108.
Good. Amanda is recording the number of ounces of water that she drinks each day.
Sinclair, you skipped F.
I did?
Run that.
Darn it. Okay, Mrs. Buford surveys a random sample of 100 people about why they're frequenting the mall. Based on the survey, she'll make predictions about a total population of 1,200. So this is 42 out of 100. More than 500 people attend the mall in order to go shopping. So this is 42 hundredths out of the total population of 1,200. Can you guys find that number? What'd you come up with?
504.
What did you get, Emma? Aaron? 504. Did everybody get 504? Over 500. True. More than 260 people attend the mall in order to eat at the food court. So here's 24 out of the sample compared to the total population. Austin? Rayanne, what'd you get? Oh. Okay. Mia, what'd you get? Anybody else? We get anything different? Okay, 288. So more than 260, true. Less than 380 people attend the mall in order to go to the movies. So the movies, the ratio of the sample compared to the total population. What'd you get, Josh?
408.
408. Mia got 408. Addison? Mackenzie? Okay, so less than 380.
False.
Okay, now we're talking about ounces of water that she drinks each day. The box plot shows the summary of her results. The median number of ounces is 50.
No. That's not real. That looks like 47.
Well, but look, the intervals are 15s.
Oh, yeah.
So that would be 5, 10, 15. So I'm going to say yes. Yeah. The interquartile range is 25. So this number minus this number. So what, 65 minus 40? Interquartile range is 25, true. The box plot represents 30 days of data. So how would we even know?
I don't know.
Let me think about that. I don't think we can.
You can't.
What do you think, Ed?
I think I know.
30 days of data, the range. But this is ounces of water. It doesn't tell us.
How many days she did it, so how would we know?
Yeah.
It just shows the water.
What do you think, Kayla?
So it says each day it starts at 15, so she drinks 15 ounces of water every day.
That was one of the days.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is,
Count every single corner.
I don't think, because like this is 1/4. This is the middle 50%. But we still, I don't think we know. I don't think we can answer that one.
It's false.
Yes.
Like all of these are true, false. Yeah.
Are they?
Because two of them have to be true, and that means we're trying to find the false ones. So two of them are true, then one.
Yeah, there you go.
2 truths and a lie.
2 truths and a lie. Yeah, there you go. I like that game. We should do that sometime. The average number of customers that frequented Sarah's Sandwiches and Cassie's Cupcakes in the month of February. So now we know how many customers. We can see that. Cassie's Cupcakes has a larger interquartile range than Sarah. Her interquartile range is 90 to 70, so that's a 20. And this one is 110 to 75.
Yeah, 75 is what it looks like.
So that's 35. So the biggest interquartile range is Sarah. So that's a false. Half of the data was greater than the third quartile. So half of her data is greater than
Third.
the third quartile. It is.
Because the median.
Yep. The range of data for both of them was the same. The range, false.
Whoa. That's
Whoa.
first.
False, true, false.
The range of data for both. Not the interquartile range, it just says range. So I wonder if we start from here.
60 to 120.
You remember like Florida?
Yep. There's 120, there's 60, so that's
It is. It's true.
Sarah is 60
It's true.
and Cassie is
It's true.
Got it. You guys are too smart for me. Oh, 2 left. We're going to be right on time. The school counselor graphed the birthdays of students in the first 5 months of the year and chose a bar graph to display. She then planned 3 random samples. The school counselor will personally select 3 students from each birth month. Planned 3. Is that a random sample? 3 from each group?
But yeah, it is.
Oh,
But she
because
personally
there's
picked
3 random people from each
No, she
one.
personally picked them.
Oh, yeah, look. It
Yeah.
doesn't say randomly select. She's going to pick them.
And the next one, all the different names.
All of the students' names will be placed in a hat, and the counselor will choose 15.
No.
That's random. All the students' birthdays will be ordered in a spreadsheet, and every 20th birthday will be chosen.
Random.
That's random. Yep.
It has to be two.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even pick up on that. The average wait time for a customer calling into their cable provider's customer service line. Seems like we just talked about one of these, didn't we? Or was that 6th grade? I think it was 6th grade, part of the 6th grade lesson on statistics. Okay, this is how many minutes they stay on hold. Both of them have the same median. So let's go find the median for each. So this one's going to be 4. True. What is this data point referred to as? What would you call that? Outlier. Did we talk about outliers?
Random, and the 8 would be outlier.
Yeah, yep. The range of the number of minutes is greater. So is the range greater. So the range of this one is between 8 and 1. So the range is 7. And here is 9 and 2. There's my false one. Should be able to prove the last one is true. Let's see. The mode of the number of minutes was equal. The mode.
Yep.
Mode is most frequent. Which one happened the most frequent? Right? So that is it for today. Guys want to say goodbye before we turn off the video? Bye. See ya.